Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talks. Now, I've seen this before, but I've never really talked about it. I've never really talked about smart cities, I don't believe. And recently, a couple of weeks ago, they released some new rendered footage and an advert of this thing called The Line. It's called Neom. It's a smart city, a smart linear city they're going to make, or they're planning on making in Saudi Arabia in Neom, Tabuk. Now, you know, I've been talking about the smartphones, the smart meters, the 24/7 tracking and monitoring of you, your energy usage, where you are, what you do, you're tagged and tracked. And having and using a smartphone is enabling this to happen. And eventually, the plan is to get people and squeeze them all into smart cities, self-contained smart cities where you are going to be detained, and monitored. And these cities will be run by AI. This place, it says here, this place, Neom, The Line, it says here, plans on having an AI judiciary. That sounds like fun. AI courts, fantastic. Robot judges, just what everyone wants. Here's a clip.
Imagine a traditional city and consolidating its footprint, designing to protect and enhance nature. The Line will be home to 9 million residents, and we are designing it to provide a healthier, more sustainable quality of life. A place for commerce and communities to thrive like nothing on Earth seen before. The Line, the city that delivers new wonders for the world.
Yeah, it's like a sci-fi Butlins holiday camp with your smart chalet to stay in. Reminds me of that film, The Island, where they were cloning everyone, but you have to stay forever. Proper nightmare stuff. Here's another clip for you. You can see they are trying to sell this concept to the people.
The Line is just breathtaking.
The Line is harmony with nature.
The Line is human excellence.
The Line to me is the newest wonder of the world.
The Line is just mind-blowing.
No, it's not. It's crap. It looks like it living in a Minecraft game. This advert is really going overboard trying to flog this concept, aren't they? The Line is breathtaking. It's a wonder of the world. They haven't even made it yet. It's a smart prison, you clowns.
Really outstanding, futuristic and sustainable.
The Line is a dream of all Saudi generations.
A physical representation of hope.
The Line is the future.
Yeah, this is also looking very like the film Elysium. You know, the sci-fi film? Of course, Hollywood, have been putting predictive programming in their films for a long time. Predictive programming to acquaint the public with planned societal changes. So you're familiar with them and will accept them as natural progressions, thus lessening possible public resistance and commotion. That's the idea anyway with predictive programming. If you're aware of predictive programming, then you bypass that psychological trick. That's what Hollywood, that's its function, like I said. It's all psychological. That's what they do. It's all voodoo on your mind. Entertainment. Enter the mirror. Tain. That's the backing of a mirror. Ment means to fix, to cement. Also means mind, mental, fixing concepts in your mind. Entertainment through the black mirror. In order to retain you. Retainment. That means possession. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Here we see the website for The Line. It says here, The Line, new wonders for the world. This is them trying to make a dystopian smart prison look nice, Oh, here we go. Look, this person's floating through the air. Let's jump through a portal. I don't think people are going to be able to fly around this smart city like Superman. So already they're lying to you in the video. New wonders of the world, it says. It reminds me of this line from the Bible. The coming of the lawless one will be in accordance with how Satan works. He will use all sorts of displays of power through signs and wonders that serve the lie. And they are calling this new wonders for the world. It's a giant prison. It says here on the blurb, it says the line is a civilizational revolution that puts humans first, providing an unprecedented urban living experience while preserving the surrounding nature. It redefines the concept of urban development and what cities of the future should look like. There. This is it here. As you can see, it's a big mirrored wall. They reckon it will be 200 meters wide, 170 kilometers long, and 500 meters above sea level. And it's going to house 9 million people, all of them being tracked and monitored and traced in all sorts of ways, everywhere they go, what time they go to sleep, what time they take a crap. Yeah, this is looking like a sci-fi movie. Logan's Run, another movie, comes to mind. It says here, this is to be a city without cars. A train will whisk passengers rapidly from end to end. It's going to cost 500 billion, 1 trillion, some say. I'm curious, they are spending 500 billion? What happens if nobody wants to live there once it's built? That's a lot of money down a drain, isn't it? Or are they going to make people live there? It's also possible that this is a load of spin. Is it ever really going to get built? And if it does, is it really going to look like this when it's finished? Is it more likely going to look crap and people will be living in a rabbit hutch and probably cycling all day long in a little tech rabbit hutch producing energy for the big corporations? And these adverts are trying to make it look good. It doesn't look good to me, but they are trying to appeal to some demographic. You know, it's so expensive and big. This might all just be fluff to get people talking about it and showing it in a fancy light. Who knows? Because I don't believe it's even started building yet. They've also got videos of versions for other countries that they are planning, like in New York and I believe Kensington, London. So, you know, this is what they are planning. Now, if scripture is coming true, okay, which a lot of people believe is, and these are the end times, then you're going to have some form of Antichrist ruling over everyone. An egomaniac Darth Vader tyrant ruling over a super totalitarian world. And what better way to rule over people, to completely control people, than this, you know, with the complete monitoring of them in these smart cities or prisons, as that's how they look to me. Well, you know, I won't be getting involved. I'll be out in the wilderness, keeping well out of the way of this madness. And you know, next time you check on your smartphone or download an update, it's all leading to this. That's what it's all about. Was in a store the other day, and they had a whole wall dedicated to smart home tech. Tons and tons and tons of stuff, from thermostats to doorbells, you name it, all advertised with photographs of happy families and smiley faces. They're training you now for these smart prisons in the future. I don't know what you can do. I know where I stand, and I know where I draw the line, especially with the internet. I'm mentally preparing for just cutting it all off when the time comes. Anyway, that's Neom the Line, a place where they're planning to densely pack 9 million people and have a system completely designed around them to track, monitor, record, and ultimately completely control them. You must be completely deluded to even consider this as a good idea. As always, thanks for listening. Comment and subscribe to HugoTalks.com, a place for like-minded souls, and I'll see you later.